I'm out of here, Tony. Do you have what it takes to join the Shred Club?
Man, I don't know what's going on. Herman said 783 miles that way. You guys know what's going on in the chat? A lot of the dudes just followed. Do you know what's going on in the chat? We're lost. Let me get Tony up in here. Yo, Tony, you come in? Yeah. We've been flying around here for like 6 hours. Herman said it was like 45 minutes that way. I'm gonna talk to the guys in the chat. You guys know what's going on? Maybe we'll try and get Herman on the flip phone here. Yo, Herman. If I haven't got much fuel left. If I keep flying up here like this, I'm gonna go down. Yeah, that's right. Juice Pog says epic flip phone, and I agree. It is the only way to communicate on the pink flip. Yeah. All right, okay. Gotcha. Well, we'll talk about when I get there. I'll see you soon. We gotta take this down, guys. Whew. Just made it. Man, what a day. It's good to be here on Herman's channel on Twitch. Damn! Wait a minute. Guys, this is not the video that we had on earlier, okay? The audiences, listen, I did that video like 1,000,000 years ago. Get this changed. There we go. There we go. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be hanging out today. Some shredding, some jamming. Going a bit crazy. I've got the chat here on the window as well, so I'm kind of having some fun trying to keep up with you guys already. So before we do some riffs, we gotta choose a guitar. Yes, exactly. I agree. It's a nice chopper. It's actually made out of recycled guitar strings. Nothing but D'Addario NYXLs. Took 3 years and all my old strings to build that chopper. But I think it was worth it. Get to the chopper. We've already been to the chopper. So yeah, let's head down to the guitar vault and choose a guitar. Ooh, I dig it down here. One of my favorite places to be. So we're gonna choose a guitar, guys. I'm gonna pick a guitar. I need something. It's like my go-to shred. McRocklin. Let's bring up the menu. See what we got. Yes, this is live. What's that name? Oh. Hotari. Yes, this absolutely is live. I'm reading your comments right now. This ain't a movie. All right, let's get that screen out of here. Yo, Tony. Send up something that I use a lot. Something I really dig. I need something homely, yeah? All right. Get something that feels natural. Something perky, you know? Whoa! Speak of the devil. I'll be back in a second, guys. Yo! Where did he put it? Yeah, it's not in the lift. No, you sent an empty lift up tone. I need the Zeus. Give me something. Yeah, we got it. That'll do. Just give it. Yeah. That'll do. Ah, the Zeus. Pretty comfortable. I like this one. Send the lift back down. Take it. Watch the glass. Watch the glass. Yes, so got a guitar. We might come back down here a little bit later. Choose a different guitar. But for now, let's plug this sucker in and see what it sounds like. Let's head up to the studio. We need a little bit more drive than that, right? Bit more hefty vibe. How's that? How does that sound? We good on the levels? Boy, sounds good. Levels are good. So I'm using a little bit of precision drive, and actually in a little bit I will show you how I create a lot of these tones. I'll show you some of the production stuff that goes into these tones, some of the plugins that I'm using. We've got a nice clean sound as well. Look at those Fishmans. These are the actual Abassi Fishmans. So they are Fishman Fluents, you absolutely got that right. And I really like the classics. The moderns are great as well, I have those in some. The classics and the Tosins are probably my two favorite sets. Recently I got Hutch from my band McRocklin and Hutch. Looks like Barry just subscribed as well, that is awesome. Even though this is not my channel, I'm still super excited. I was like, yes! Should we play a track? I thought we'd play some McRocklin Hutch retro stuff today. And it's quite interesting because the last time I played a lot of these tracks is actually when my band McRocklin and Hutch was on tour with Herman. Herman very kindly invited us onto the UK leg of the Dragon Force tour, and we had an absolute blast. And it was a really cool time, but I probably haven't played most of these tracks since then. so we'll see. This equipment in the back here is that is a Victory head, and that is a Boss load box, and that's my normal rig, but I've actually bypassed that rig right now. But those pedals that's in the wall, I am actually using those pedals. So that is a Boss line selector, a precision drive, and a tuner, because everybody needs a tuner. So I don't know, let's play a track. What we got here, let me show you. I mean, let's play Distorted Dreams. It's the first one on the track list, eh? Two sounds.
I don't wanna do it no more.
Yeah.
I don't wanna do it no more.
Got me crying.
chat. Not too bad. I'm gonna go with like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Out of 10. Yeah. If you guys want to learn any of those licks as well, do let me know. Let me know, and I will break some of these licks down for you guys. If that's something you like, give me a shout in the comments, and we'll do that. Plug-in equipment. Sorry, I'm new to this. Plug in for what equipment? Tia making Newcastle proud. Gan on lad, Wyan man. That's got to be the comment so far. That's amazing. That was absolutely beautiful. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't have any covers. Like, I'm not really doing like Pantera and stuff. But you never know, when we launch the Shred Club very soon, that might happen. Come to the Netherlands. I would love to. It's been a while since I've been there. Intro breakdown. Let's go down to the dojo and break that intro down, because that intro uses pentatonics and minor, and it's a really simple little phrase, but it sounds damn cool. So let's head downstairs to the dojo and break that down. I like the dojo. It's like, it's super quiet, it's chilled, but I'm upstairs and these guys should be practicing. Where's the practicing guys? Can we get some practice going? It's terrible. It's ridiculous. So, there we go. Get some practice going now. So we're going to break down that intro. And it's a really interesting little intro because it's pentatonic, it's minor, and I think for the note choice, it's a really simple note combination, but it sounds really cool. So let's take a sit down and break that down. So I'll back a little bit of the gain off. We've got pedals all over the floor. Okay. So first of all, I love playing an E minor in that position. I think it's a really cool position, which is just right here. So with that, basically right here we have E minor. Okay, right here we have an E minor arpeggio. Love the Kiesel, man. Shred Kwando, that is a good one. Good. Okay, so a lot of people kind of default to playing minor arpeggios around here, but I love the sound of pentatonic here. It's a really cool place, and that's exactly where Distorted Dreams starts. Right here. So the first 4 notes of this is this. And then it jumps to this little. So that's kind of the start of it. And then we have this little kind of... And that's got a little bit of spice on it for sure. And I normally use the split tongue for that, so it kind of gets a little bit of grit to the sound. So kind of do a little bit of hybrid picking here. Yeah. And a little sequencer set of notes. So with that kind of whole section, it's all about the phrasing and the delivery rather than being like a crazy combination of notes. And I love doing that. I think it works really well. If you guys dig more in-depth instructional content that give you all of the insights to exactly how I play, then I do have a guitar school. It's called School of McRock, and I will show you a little bit about that very soon. And we actually have some really cool things in our free toolkit, which I'll show you as well. But for now, let's head back up, get out of the dojo, and go chill. What song was that? That was Distorted Dreams by my band McRocklin and Hutch. Sick guitar playing, dude, thank you very much. That intro was a mystery, unlock stage 1. Yeah. I'm just... the comments are cracking me up. Let me show you a little bit about the tones that I'm using today, because I'm really digging that tone. It's just got so much growl and argh. So this is the DAW that I'm using today. It's Ableton Live 2 Views. And right now, this is my main gain sound. Essentially, I have 2 gain sounds that I sometimes flip between. One is the ML5, so I'll bring the main stuff up the amp, because that's probably what you're mostly interested in. It's by the guys over at ML Labs. And I have a Horizon Devices Precision Drive on the floor in front of this. So if I turn the Horizon Devices Precision Drive off, it's a nice sound. It's a little bit kind of, a bit more chilled. And then you kick that precision drive in, and then suddenly it just gets a little bit more feisty. The other sound that I have today is my more like a classic low, well, it's not really low gain, it's more of a hot-rodded Marshall sort of vibe, and that comes from the Friedman. And if you guys want to hear my clean tone, then let's chill that heavenly crystals out. The bulk of the clean, as you can see, there is a lot of other plugins on there, mostly EQ and shaping stuff, but I'm using the Neural DSP Corey Wong. Sarah, good afternoon. What do you use for delay effects? Mostly just stock Ableton, to be honest. So at the end of all of these channels, you'll just see like stock Ableton and stock Ableton reverbs and delays, actually. Tell us more about the Shred Club. yeah, let's go check out the Shred Club, shall we? The Shred Club. Damn. The Shred Club starts very soon. And there's gonna be a lot of things going down at the Shred Club. We're gonna be blazing over some tracks. These tracks for the members of the Shred Club. Well, these tracks are gonna be made available to you with perks. So we're gonna have some awesome perks for the Shred Club members. Inside your locker room. In fact, come a little bit closer. I feel like we're not quite connecting. Come closer. All right, so in your lockers, you'll find an assortment of killer pedals, overdrive, strings, accessories, the whole lot. But the Shred Club begins on the 16th. We're gonna be blazing some tracks. We're gonna be breaking down some tracks. We're gonna be trialing the latest hardware, the latest software, seeing what's good. But more importantly, we're gonna be having a lot of fun. We're gonna be hanging out, having an absolute blast twice a week at different time zones so everybody can join in. And we're just gonna have a lot of fun at the Shred Club. So I can't wait. It's gonna start on the 16th. It's gonna be right here on Twitch. Just twitch.tv/McRocklin. You can see I haven't even started streaming on Twitch. But I stream a lot on School of McRock, and I love going live and having that feedback and the interaction. It's just a lot of fun. Reading your guys' comments, and the Shred Club is gonna take that one step further. So I can't wait. So on the 16th, that's where we're going to be getting things started. And we'll tell you more then, but I can't wait. It's going to be an absolute blast. So I wanted to tell you something a bit about some of the tech that I'm using today, because normally wireless, especially at home, there's not really much of a need. And I had some reservations about wireless in general, about using wireless guitars, wireless mics and stuff, but got something to tell you. So let's go to the newsroom. Alright, so today I'm streaming with the latest SLX-D system from Shure, and what really made my ears perk up is when they mentioned it's RF based, because the last time I used an RF product, funnily enough, it was when my band was touring with Dragon Force. And Shure very kindly came through with one of their high-end systems, the Axiom system, and that is RF based. And I remember trying that, and I was going back and forwards between my cable system and the Axiom, and the latency, the feel, everything, just how the guitar kind of gets that interaction from the amp. I was like, what? This is like the future. But it's really high-end, and it's like, it's like unobtainable for a lot of people. So I was lucky enough just to have a loan of that system for the tour. But then the SLX-D system came out. It's very new. It's like, I don't know if it's maybe a week or two out or so. It's like really, really fresh. But for gigging musicians and stuff, this stuff is absolutely amazing. I've been playing with it the last day or two, and it's absolutely killer. So I'm using one for my mic and one for my guitar. I've got one dual receiver. Both of those come out, go into my audio interface, feeds it all in. It's been amazing. Not a single drop out. The audio latency on the guitar feels absolutely amazing. I already have a little bit of latency in my DAW, so I would be really hesitant about dropping something else into the mix that's going to add that latency kind of feel, because you know when you're chugging, you want that connect, you want that feeling. You know, you want to feel it. So the SLXD, awesome system, and thanks to Shure for sorting that out, and it's going to be getting a lot of use. Maybe you'll see me doing some stupid 360 spins, jumping off the screens and stuff. But yeah, just want to let you guys know about that Shure SLXD system because it is brand new, and you might not have heard of it, and it absolutely changed everything for me in the way that I see and feel how wireless plays. So let's head back up and talk about some new tracks. Yo! Alright, back up here in the studio. That was rapid. Didn't even use the elevator. Logic or Ableton? Not me. I use Ableton. In fact, you can see it right here. So yeah, we are using Ableton. Me and Hutch from McRocklin and Hutch, we both use Ableton. We share projects back and forwards, and it's really great. Well, on that note, I think we better play another track. I don't know. Do you want to see another guitar? Do you want to? Shall I switch guitars over? Should we switch guitars? Go for something a little bit different? Let's do that. Let's do it. Always the best tracks playing in the elevators. Let's go for a different guitar, shall we? All right, let's unplug this one and see what we can bring out. Oh yeah, something with a bit of spikes on it. Here's a fact. I actually haven't played this guitar standing up before. This is the first time standing up with it, and it's quite, I don't know, it feels a little different standing, but I like it. It's cool. But yeah, really cool. This is the Kiesel Type X. I think it's just a fun guitar. What I love about this guitar is, I mean, the shapes, you know, looks great. It's a lot of fun. But the neck is just unbelievable. It's a roasted neck with an ebony board, and that roasted feeling is just like, it's just so good. Roasted by Dragons, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, let's fire up a track because I'm itching to see how this guitar sounds actually within a track. Herman Lee, I need to relocate my house. Well, I was looking for you earlier in the chopper, Herman. What we got here? This looks good. Try this one. Let's try it. get this moved. It's been here for 2 weeks. You gotta get this out of here, Herman. Lol! Steve! That didn't wake you up? If that didn't wake you up, I don't know what will. But I know one thing for sure. I'm keeping this car if Herman doesn't collect it in the next 24 hours. I like it. I like it. It's very me. Whew! Let's sit down, guys. That was a lot of fun. This guitar is very vicious sounding. It's just very, it just wants to, it wants to go. Steve says that song was a dream. Ah, that's great. Weekend at Steve's. No, this is my place. He's on my couch. Pickups on this one. That's a good question. It's a very, very good question. They are... these are the Kiesel passive pickups, right? Basically, Kiesel also make really, really cool pickups, and these are the passive pickups. I forget the name, but they're really, really cool. I like them. Fun fact, every time I play passive pickups, my wife always passes the door and she's like, that's the best sounding guitar yet. I'm like, oh, you know, I love Fishman Fluence. I'm a Fluence guy. But for some reason, every time I play a guitar with passive pickups, her ears are tuned into it. It's unreal. And she's like, love the sound of that guitar. And it's always, you know, I mean, she likes my tones anyway, I'm sure. But it's always the passive pickups. Fun. Are you a fan of Gibson Les Pauls? Yeah. Well, I mean, I have one. And I kind of like that one. It's a custom pink, thin body. I like 24 frets. A little bit too much probably, and you know, you couldn't like butcher a Gibson with 24 frets. There's certain combinations of like guitars I think look weird. Like when I see Les Pauls with DiMarzio straps, I always like have this little thing like, oh, even though it's probably a perfectly fine thing to do, get a Les Paul, put some DiMarzio strap lights on it, you know, maybe. But I think like with that sort of style, you want those, you know, classic Dunlop kind of vibes going on, you know. How low do you set your string height? Very low basically, but not as low as probably 2 years or so ago. That was probably a little bit lower again. I have an Ibanez here which recently I had refurbed. Do you guys want to check it out? Can we get it out? It's actually just right here on a stand. It's a really cool Ibanez. Sure, let's check it out. Harlan's agreeing with it, so it's good. Let me, Ibanez Classic. It's actually not a gem. I have a rack of gems. And we might be using a bunch of those gems, possibly in the Shred Club. Shred Club is launching on the 16th right here on Twitch. Twitch.tv/McRocklin. If you guys want to take a moment to head over there and check it out. There's no content yet, obviously, but on the 16th, we're launching the Shred Club, and it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let me grab that Ibanez I was telling you about. So with this guitar, this is the guitar that I actually did New Beginnings on. Let me chill that out. Oh, that's working. You can't wait to see the jacuzzi. Listen, it's funny enough that you are mentioning that, because jacuzzis are something that I'm really into. And we're gonna get a jacuzzi, absolutely. All right, so a little bit about this guitar. Basically, this is a guitar that I did New Beginnings with. It's an EP of mine a couple of years back, and this guitar used for that. It's got the Tosin Fluence Fishman stuff on there, really, really cool. But recently, I had this custom scratch plate pickguard installed from a guy called Autovision. He made it in Japan, actually a while back, and I never got around to having it fitted until very recently, and it's really, really cool. Super thin neck. On the back of this guitar, I have the battery pack. I don't know if you can see that, it's way up high. Let me change it. So it's a little battery pack, USB charge, so every 3 or 4 months. I've got that option on a few guitars. I've got the Kiesel Delos, which is an awesome super strat sort of guitar. I'll show you that in a bit as well, maybe. It's really, really cool guitar. Pickguard. Yeah, I think pickguard, scratch plate, pickguard. Yeah, I think I'm with you on the pickguard. Probably prefer that term. Let me jump over to Ableton. Get some something really magical, spooky sort of sounding. This is a very cool plugin. Crystallizer. Turn the crystallizer on, and everything kind of just goes all dreamy. Nice sound. Yeah, that is true. When you go on tour, if you're using software sounds, take a laptop, or maybe two, as somebody else mentioned. 420th times, this is perfect. Sound. That's funny. I wonder if you should try playing a track with this. Should do that? You guys want to hear another track? I probably actually haven't played a full track with this guitar probably in like 2 years or so. Play New Beginnings. Man, I don't know if I can push myself to play New Beginnings. Let's see what else we have though. Yeah, track. Let's do it. Let's play a track, right? We got something that's a little bit kind of chilled. Well, it's chilled until the middle section. Let's check it out. Let's try this. I think this is one of those tracks that we just need loads of haze in the comments. Upbeat. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go. go, we're getting some haze. The haze still going. Oh, that'll get me warmed up. Very low action on this guitar. It seems a little bit, probably actually too low. But it's the first time I played a full track in this with this guitar in a couple of years. Guys, I think we gotta chill it down a little bit. Let me grab something that's just definitely a little bit more chilled, okay? I grabbed the Passion and Warfare. I actually don't have that guitar to hand. But, who knows? Maybe it's at the Shred Club. That guitar will make an appearance. Maybe it will. I thought we'd just chill out a little bit. I actually haven't tuned this guitar in a week, so when I say chill out, it may actually... it might chill you out just a little bit too much in the wrong way. some jams. What do I gotta study to learn the guitar to play like this? That is a great question, and I have something that might just be the perfect answer. Let me show you this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is School of McRock. This is my website where you can learn how to shred, how to go absolutely crazy on your guitars. But I think more importantly, for me, with this website, it really breaks you out of the rut really easily, because I go through all these crazy licks, but I break them down and I show you how to actually do them. And what I really dig is like the stuff that I work on for like months at a time and a long period of time, but I can break it down into a 15 or a 20-minute lesson that gives you all of the secrets and all of the techniques. And I say secrets, I mean it is information. And it's information that a lot of people, couldn't find very easily. So let me just show you around the site a little bit. We've been making some tweaks. So basically, obviously, lessons. We have a ton of lessons. Every week I upload a brand new lesson by me. And often those lessons are suggested from our members. And that's great as well, because we have an awesome community, and sometimes people want to know certain techniques and how to combine them. So every week I upload a brand new lesson. You can see we actually have some guest lessons as well from some amazing artists around the world. Every week I upload a brand new backing track. So if you guys want to shred over some killer tracks, and these tracks are like studio quality. And you can see right here, we've got some variations with just drums, so you can practice. There's tons of backing tracks. Every week we have a really deep dive live masterclass on the site. And some of the sort of subjects that we dive into on the masterclass are very specific. So extreme tones, really learning how to get those ripping metal lead tones and killer tight rhythm tones. Explosive ways to tap, bending and pitch. And these are all live masterclass, and there's tons of them. It's not just what you see here. You can load more, and the list just goes on. We've been doing a weekly live masterclass since we launched in December. And also we have an amazing community. So you can join our private Discord, which is awesome. And we have gear giveaways as well. If you guys want to check it out, you can do that for free, 14-day free trial. Go check it out, schoolofmcrock.com. If you want to grab the free toolkit, which will get you some cool stuff over the weekend, it includes some of the more popular lessons from the site, the studio backing track collection, and a lot of other cool stuff, including tabs. You can download that right now, absolutely free, no card details. Just pop in your best email address, and boosh, it's sent straight to you. So, if you kind of feel like you're a little bit kind of stuck in a rut and you want something that's just going to break you out, do some really cool things, then by all means, download the free toolkit. But if you want to take the full site for a spin, you can do that absolutely for free for 14 days. And that's kind of a big thing that I'm focusing on a lot. And the members are absolutely loving it. They're just the DMs that I get on Instagram and the message that I get sent over on Discord. It's like pretty crazy. People playing like 5, 6, 7, 8 years or longer feel like they've kind of been playing the same licks over and over and are not really getting to where they want to be, or they just want to break out from playing the same sounds. Because if you're sitting as a guitarist and you're playing like an hour a day or 2 hours a day and the same sounds are coming out for weeks on end or months on end, it really becomes very fatiguing and it becomes very frustrating. So in this site, there's a lot of lessons that really just get you going on new directions very easily. And you don't need to be like a crazy player. Even if you've been playing like a year or two, there's a lot of technique breakdown. So when I'm explaining something, I'll always tell you the best approach, the best technique to use. So you're not gonna like invest 10 years of practice, but you've actually been smashing in bad techniques, and at the end of that 10 years, you could have been here, but you're like here, nightmare. So schoolofmcrock.com, check it out. You might love it. I need to get back to my original Zeus, I think. I'll go back to my Zeus because, we've been chilling out for a bit here. We need to up that ante. We need to up the pace. So let's go back down to the locker, to the vault. Yeah. Let's bring up that lift. Oh. I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna get a guitar. Where's the Zeus? Where have you put it? Yeah. Just pass it up, man. Yeah. All right, cool. Get back to the Zeus. Let's plug this sucker in. I actually am using monitor speakers, yeah. I have not specifically heard Chinese rock, but now I am actually intrigued. I want to check it out. Head over to Instagram at McRocklin and DM me a link to your favorite Chinese rock band or song. I really want to check it out now. Sounds perfect, everything is great. I'm gonna go on the consensus then. Guys, octavers. Who likes octavers? I plugged my H9 in, and the Eventide H9 can do a lot more than octavers for sure, but I really like octavers. Yeah. Really fun sound. Ooh, octave with a clean. That's still that Zeus sound that we had before. Ooh, that sounds pretty funky. That sounds like it needs an amp. Let's switch that back over because that is that Zeus cleany sort of tone that I had. Ooh, that sounds pretty funky. That's just like crazy. All right, let's go for one more track. What do we got? We've done Come, I think. Let's go maybe one of them? What's that? I can't even remember these tracks. How's that sound? That is mind blown. Sounds like the thumb technique. Yeah. But with the pick. Yes. Oh yeah. All right, let's do this. There we go. Still sleeping. I don't know. Herman's car's still here. And a certain somebody is still asleep. You guys got any questions? I'm sitting right in front of the chat right now. I am all caught up. This guitar, I mean, 2 months old strings or so, probably longer. Just absolutely hammered it. Still in tune. Digging it. So why headless guitars? Well, it's funny. I mean, I never really intended on playing headless. And then a couple of years back at one of the NAMMs, actually it was in the Fishman booth, they had this, I think it was a Strandberg, and I was like, I'm sitting chilling, having some coffee. And I remembered, like, I really liked the balance. You know, it was a nice feeling guitar. And I kind of liked that. And then I kind of, you know, I forgot about it. And just by chance, sometime later, somebody tagged me in a Kiesel post, and then sometime later I ended up checking out one of the Kiesel headless guitars, and then I tried it, and I was like, damn, I'm feeling the same. You know, that balance, the small form factor of the body feels really cool. It feels like an extension of you. I really like that. Really, really cool. So, it's one of those things, I think if you haven't tried a headless guitar, then it's very difficult to know what it's all about. Because if you go on looks, I mean, you know, it's like some people just can't get over the fact that it doesn't have a headstock. And I appreciate a good looking headstock as much as the next guy, you know. I really like the Kiesel, it's called the GT headstock. It's a really cool headstock, and it's on the Delos guitar that I have, which is that black and gold guitar. You guys want to see my black and gold bling guitar? I haven't streamed with it before, I don't think. So, here it is, the black and gold bling guitar. Love this guitar. I was talking about the headstock. Really, really dig this headstock. What an experience. Gold. I have not picked this up in a little while, so I'm going to give it a little tune-up and then we'll see how it sounds. Any Herman McRocklin duet in the works? Not specifically with me and Herm, but that would be really cool. Let's do some lone game vibe. So yeah, I really dig this guitar. This actually has the Fishman HSS. It's got the classic here. The Fishman single coils, and Victory Arm graphic in the background animation. You dig it? Yes, you like it. And this has a super 5-way switch, push-pulls, 2 different profiles on those pickups. Roasted board, really cool neck, and on the back of it, we have rechargeable Fishman backpack. So you just plug this in and get some juice from USB every few months. Really cool. Really got those hot fingers now. Those real hot, clammy fingers, right? But yeah, I like the trem on this guitar as well. It kind of does that flutter thing really well. But getting back to the question about the Ibanez, it's fine. It's in perfect working order. It's been hacksawed, you know, and you know, Steve's has also been hacksawed by me. For anybody that doesn't know the backstory about the reference or the comment earlier, me and Steve, long, you know, back in the 90s or something like that. Steve loaned me one of his guitars, and it turned out to be one of his favorites, and I didn't know this, and I hacked a few pieces off of it, headstock maybe included, handle certainly included, and he found out about it, and my favorite guitar eventually turned up at his house, and he took some revenge with a hacksaw. Hacksawed! He Jim Dugganed it, like a elite hacker. He installed his 1337 hacks.exe, and you run that script all over the guitar. Do you think Steve's ever been long on Dust 2 with an AWP? Somebody here's got to see the relevance of what I'm asking. Do you think Steve's ever been long on Dust 2 and AWPing, screaming, he's in the pit, flash him out? Somebody quickly let me know that. Oh my god. Steve plays CS? Steve was an amazing deagle specialist. Every time his team would rush B, Steve would be calling the strats. He would be up front on the rush to B. He'd be like, I'm up front with a deagle. But does anybody have any final guitar geeky questions that I can answer for you before we give Herman his awesome Twitch channel back? And by the way, thanks very much to Herman for having me take over his channel and trust me with those details that I'm not just going to sit here and play Counter-Strike for 2 hours. Thanks for the stream, Thomas. You're very welcome. You all are very welcome. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's been some fun moments. Played a few tracks. Went through a few of my guitars. Yeah, guys, I mean, I can't wait to start streaming right here on Twitch. It's going to be happening from the 16th of this month, so less than a week. So I'm at twitch.tv/McRocklin. If you want to check that out, and we'll be launching the Shred Club in a little under a week, and it's going to be a blast. We're going to be blazing some tunes. There's going to be some awesome perks for members of the Shred Club. And I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. And that's what we need. Fun, shred, lots of laughs, amazing licks. But also, I'm going to break some of those licks down and give you some insights in a very quick, casual way that will hopefully be super useful. And yeah, I can't wait to get started. We've got some really, really cool stuff planned for the Shred Club. And I want to have some awesome guests come on to the Shred Club. And a little bit further down the line, we're going to be doing full live gigs. I mean, I'll be jamming and playing tracks anyway, but I'm talking full McRocklin Hutch gigs at the Shred Club live. Hutch will be coming in by remote satellite link. Let's just talk 90s term for a sec. So he'll be coming in. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. We're going to get to see Hutch's lovely blonde hair flowing. He's got 6 fans installed in his new house. It's just great. Whichever angle he turns to, there's a fan. He's just all flowing beautifully. So it should be good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a blast. And thanks again to Herman Lee for letting me take over his channel. Herman is a top guy. Really, really love him. And thanks again for hanging out, everybody. It's been a blast. Thanks again to Herman Lee for having me. And I'll catch you guys over on the Shred Club launching on the 16th. If you want to come say hi on Instagram, come do that sometime. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great weekend when it comes around.
Get him out of here, Tony. Do you have one of those to join the Shred